Hey, all you starving artists, passionate creators, and internet heroes? Ever wish you could make a living doing what you love? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into the world of Patreon, where dreams and bank accounts can actually grow. Patreon is like a virtual tip jar on steroids. It's a platform where fans, those wonderful people who love your work, can support you directly with monthly subscriptions. Think of it as a subscription to awesome, because that's what your patrons are getting. Exclusive content, behind-the-scenes peeks, and a direct connection with you. Forget relying on fickle algorithms or praying for viral fame. Patreon puts you in the driver's seat, allowing you to build a sustainable income stream from your creativity. Whether you're a musician, a writer, a podcaster, a comedian, or anything in between, Patreon provides the tools and the stage for you to shine and get paid for it. So, are you ready to unlock the power of fan-funded awesomeness? Let's get this Patreon party started. Alright, you're convinced. Patreon sounds pretty darn good, but how do you actually get started? Don't worry, setting up your own Patreon page is easier than assembling IKEA furniture. Well, most IKEA furniture anyway. First things first, head over to patreon.com and click on the Become a Creator button. You'll be guided through a simple process of creating your profile, choosing your membership tiers, and setting your subscription prices. Think of your membership tiers like levels in a video game. Each tier offers different rewards and perks based on the subscription amount. Want to give your most dedicated fans exclusive content or early access? Boom, create a higher tier. Want to offer something for everyone? No problem. Create a lower price tier with more accessible rewards. The key here is to make your tiers tempting, offering enough value to entice fans to whip out their digital wallets. Remember, the more value you provide, the more likely people are to become and remain your patrons. Okay, you've built your Patreon page and it's looking pretty sweet. But now comes the real challenge. Attracting those loyal patrons who will make your creative dreams a reality. Don't worry, we've got you covered. The first rule of Patreon success is simple. Promote, promote, promote. Shout it from the rooftops. Well, maybe not literally, but you get the idea. Let your existing audience know about your Patreon page on all your social media platforms, your website, your email list, even on a sandwich board if you have to. But promotion is just the beginning. To truly attract patrons, you need to offer something special, something they can't get anywhere else. This is where your creativity really shines. Offer exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, personalized goodies, or even just the warm, fuzzy feeling of supporting your passion. Remember, Patreon is all about building a community around your work. Engage with your patrons, respond to their comments, ask for their feedback. Make them feel like they're a part of your creative journey, and they'll be more likely to stick around for the long haul. Section 4, Patreon Superstars, they're raking it in. Still not convinced that Patreon is the real deal? Need some concrete examples of people actually making a living, or a small fortune from it? Well, hold on to your hats, because we're about to introduce you to some Patreon superstars. Take for instance the McElroy brothers, the comedic geniuses behind the wildly popular podcasts, My Brother and Me, and The Adventure Zone. These guys have amassed a legion of dedicated fans on Patreon, earning over $80,000 per episode. That's right, per episode. Or how about Amanda Palmer, the punk cabaret queen who famously raised over $1 million on Kickstarter? She now uses Patreon to connect with her fans and fund her music, earning over $100,000 per month. That's a lot of ukulele strings. These are just a couple of examples among countless others. From independent musicians to YouTubers to webcomic artists, creators from all walks of life are finding success and financial freedom through Patreon. If they can do it, why not you? Section 5, You Can Do It. Tips for Patreon success. We get it. Looking at those Patreon superstars can be both inspiring and intimidating. You might be thinking, sure, they're successful, but what about me? Well, here's the thing. You have just as much potential as anyone else on Patreon. It's all about finding your niche, engaging your audience, and staying true to your creative vision. One crucial tip is to be consistent. Don't expect to become a Patreon millionaire overnight. Building a sustainable income stream takes time, effort, and a regular content schedule. Whether you're posting weekly updates, monthly rewards, or something in between, consistency is key to keeping your patrons engaged and coming back for more. Another important aspect is communication. Keep your patrons in the loop. Let them know what you're working on, what challenges you're facing, and how much their support means to you. The more transparent and authentic you are, the stronger your bond with your patrons will become. And most importantly, don't be afraid to experiment. Try different types of content, different reward tiers, different ways of engaging your audience. Patreon is a platform for creative exploration, so don't be afraid to think outside the box and find what works best for you. Section 6. Don't just dream it. Make money doing what you love. Let's be honest, wouldn't it be amazing to quit that soul-crushing day job and dedicate yourself entirely to your creative passions? Patreon offers a tangible path to making that dream a reality. It's a chance to break free from the shackles of traditional employment and become your own boss, setting your own hours and answering to no one but yourself, and maybe your cat. Imagine waking up every morning excited to work on your craft, knowing that you have a community of dedicated fans supporting your every move. Imagine having the freedom to pursue your creative vision without limitations, to experiment, to take risks, to truly let your artistic flag fly. That's the power of Patreon. It's not just about making money, it's about creating a sustainable future for yourself and your art. It's about building a community around your passion and connecting with your fans on a deeper level. It's about taking control of your destiny and turning your creative dreams into a tangible reality. Section 7. Ready, set, create. Take the Patreon plunge. So, what are you waiting for? The world is waiting to be amazed by your creativity. Patreon provides the platform, the tools, and the community to make your artistic dreams a reality. All you have to do is take that first step. Head over to patreon.com, unleash your inner entrepreneur, and start building your own community of loyal patrons. Who knows, you might just be the next Patreon superstar. And remember, whether you're making a few extra bucks or building a full-time income, every bit of support from your fans is a testament to the power of your creativity. So go forth, create something amazing, and let Patreon help you share it with the world.